and hello everybody. So for once I'm going to share a client work with you. So this is a commission I got from a Twitch streamer. I asked him for permission to share this recording on YouTube, so to make this video, and he agreed. This is his mascot or his online presence. It's a three-eyed toad. And in this particular video I'm going to talk to you about my coloring process. So we have these 3 toad drawings. I'm only going to color one fully and explain to you how I did the organization of the layers. So the first thing I'm doing here right now is I'm going to color in the base color. So I'm going to color in everything with the lowest color I chose. So you have a hierarchy of layers, and my lowest color in this case would be this underlying beige color. So I'm going to use this layer as a masking layer. Now you see this photograph of the toad there. This is a reference I got from my client. He wanted to have more or less this color combination. So I'm going to pick also some colors from there, and then I'm going to tweak them later on. So once I have laid down my base color, this beige tone, I'm going to lock that layer, and every other layer I am doing, I'm going to make a cutting mask. You might have to look up which this is for you in English. So I'm always referencing the layers that are above to the layer that is below. So when I now draw something, because the layer underneath my flat color is blocked on the color, I'm not going to draw over the lines. So I'm going to make each other color with this system. So I'm going to put in my green color where there are these green dots. Then I'm going to put in this grayish green dirty color on another layer. So I'm coloring and erasing also these little spots there on each layer. And the hierarchy of the layers is also very important on how I do it. I'm also going to make one layer for my eyes and then one detail layer. I could have made both on just one layer because it's quite a simple process, because we're going for semi-realistic cartoony here. But anyway, once all my flat colors are laid down, I'm going to make one shadow layer, or I made one shadow layer, and the shadow layer I'm going to put it on multiply, so I can draw on it with either a black or grayish color. In this case I chose a grayish color. So like this I can put a shadow on the whole drawing, like all the layers that are underneath the shadow layer, they're going to be shaded. Play around with the transparency of this layer. It's going to be more or less of a dark shadow. So you can play around with this however you like. When I've done that, I'm going to make a light layer, and I'm going to put that on soft light. So on this layer, I'm going to draw on with white. And also there again, I'm going to make my lightest spots where I have it. It's going to affect all the layers that are underneath that layer. And I'm playing around again with the transparency. So now, the good thing about this setup is you have each color, the green, the grayish and the beige, on separate layers. So if I turn this now into my client, and my client says, oh, he would rather like my green to be a little bit more saturated, or he wants the toad to be blue, you can take each separate layer and adjust the coloring without having to redraw anything you did. And you can simply change the color. So this is a very non-destructive way to set up your coloring if you're working for commission, for example. Well, yeah, this is all I wanted to show you in this video. Maybe there were some tips and ideas for you. that you can use on your way to becoming a professional illustrator. I don't know. For me, it was just fun drawing this toad. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!